I wanted to ask, first of all, if a trust that supports the 5,500 in a retirement profit-sharing account, if that trust contributes more income than the EIN from which the company reports their taxes on, does that trust have a tax return as well?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that question, Mary?
Sure.
I was thinking about where I was going to spend that $41.
If a trust account contributes to a 5,500, it says contributes more than what that trust has a different EIN number than the EIN from which the company puts forth the profit sharing account. Does that trust have to have a tax return?
I see what you're saying. That's a little more of a legal and accounting question, getting above my head there in terms of tax IDs. In general, any trust that's showing any kind of income coming in or out should file a tax return. Now, we used to set up irrevocable trusts a lot, and we funded them with life insurance and all that. In those cases, as long as you had an employer ID number, there wasn't really a tax return. But I don't think I know enough about that. Do you have an accountant or somebody you could run that by? That's probably a little over my head.
All right. Well, I'll ask. That's fine. Let me ask you. May I ask you one other question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. What about employee stock? What are the ESOPs? Employee stock option?
Yeah, ESOP. Go ahead.
What's the? Are there certain corporations from which you cannot participate in an ESOP?
Well, you have to be a member of the ESOP. I mean, the ESOP. You have to be an employee working there, and an ESOP is just a profit-sharing plan. So it's a qualified plan given to the employees of whoever's established the ESOP. Like a 401k. You know, if I didn't work for a company and they offered a 401k, I couldn't participate. Am I answering your question?
Right. So you're saying that an ESOP is is the same sort of retirement funding vehicle as perhaps the 5,500 is, or a profit-sharing account that has to go through the Department of Labor.
Yes, ma'am. It would fall into the profit sharing. That's where that ESOP would fall. Okay?